Nothing ruins the dream of ditching car trips faster than a cargo e-bike that can't handle your family's daily needs. Weak motors, dying batteries, or sketchy handling turn freedom into frustration. That's why I spent 5 months testing every major cargo e-bike of 2025, hauling kids, groceries, and gear in real conditions, not empty parking lots. If you want honest reviews, hit subscribe, because I'm breaking down the 7 bikes that either transformed my family's transportation or completely failed. Check the description for current prices and real discounts. Let's get started. The most stable cargo bike I tested extensively is the Radwagon 5, and after hauling everything from kids to construction materials for 3 months, it represents the ultimate trade-off between stability and practicality. At 88 pounds before adding any accessories, this bike feels like riding a small motorcycle rather than a bicycle, which brings both benefits and serious drawbacks. The 750-watt motor delivers adequate power for the substantial weight, pushing the bike to 28 miles per hour when regulations allow. The Safe Shield battery coating provides peace of mind regarding fire safety, addressing legitimate concerns about lithium battery failures. The extreme weight makes this bike impractical for many real-world situations. Loading it onto bike racks becomes nearly impossible, and maneuvering it through tight spaces or upstairs requires significant strength. The weight also affects range despite the large battery, as you're constantly moving that 88-pound mass. The digital display and hydraulic disc brakes work well, and Rad's accessory ecosystem provides good customization options. However, for most families, the weight penalty outweighs the stability benefits, making lighter alternatives more practical for daily use. When I tested the Aventon Abound SR for 2 months, it felt like a scaled-down version of larger cargo bikes that makes compromises in every direction. The short 45-inch wheelbase and integrated rack create a more manageable package, but at the cost of cargo capacity that limits practical utility. The Aventon control unit provides impressive technology integration, with features that feel more advanced than the price suggests. The 22-minute assembly time makes setup genuinely convenient compared to competitors requiring hours of work. However, the compact design fundamentally limits this bike's utility compared to larger alternatives. During my family hauling tests, the size constraints became obvious quickly when trying to carry multiple kids or substantial grocery loads. You're paying cargo bike prices for limited cargo capability. The 440-pound total weight capacity sounds impressive until you realize how quickly that gets consumed by the bike itself, plus riders and cargo. For families with serious hauling needs, the SR feels like an expensive compromise rather than a complete solution. After extensive testing of the Lectric XP 3.0, I found a bike that prioritizes portability over the fundamental purpose of cargo hauling. The folding mechanism and compact frame create storage convenience at the expense of the stability and capacity that make cargo bikes worthwhile. The folding capability works as advertised, creating a more compact package for storage or transport. For apartment dwellers or users needing to carry their bike on public transit, this functionality provides genuine value. However, the fundamental compromise involves sacrificing cargo capacity for folding convenience. During my practical hauling tests, the bike's compact size limited what I could actually carry, defeating the purpose of choosing a cargo bike over a standard e-bike. The braking performance ranked poorly in testing, which becomes concerning when carrying valuable cargo or passengers. The twist accelerator caused wrist fatigue during longer rides, and the firm saddle makes extended use uncomfortable. For users who prioritize folding capability over cargo capacity, the XP 3.0 serves its niche purpose. But most people choosing cargo bikes need hauling ability more than storage convenience. The most affordable cargo bike I tested extensively is the Lectric Expedition 2.0, and after using it for everything from school runs to grocery hauling for 4 months, it proves that effective cargo biking doesn't require premium pricing. At significantly less cost than competitors, this bike delivers surprising capability. The modular battery system allows choosing capacity based on actual needs rather than paying for maximum range you'll never use. The 450-pound capacity handles serious family hauling, and the accessory ecosystem provides customization without premium pricing. The hydraulic disc brakes, full fenders, lights, and turn signals create a complete package that feels more expensive than the actual cost. The expanding kickstand works reliably with heavy loads, addressing a common problem with cargo bikes. The numerous accessory options allow building the exact configuration you need while keeping initial costs reasonable. For families wanting cargo bike capability without premium pricing, the Expedition 2.0 delivers genuine value. After extensive testing of the Specialized Haul LT, I encountered a bike that looks fantastic and delivers exceptional motor assistance while failing at basic comfort and practical details. The clean design and earthy colors create visual appeal that photographs beautifully, but real-world riding reveals significant compromises. The long cargo area provides substantial hauling capacity, and the gear shifting feels crisp and immediate without chain slap. The bike handles surprisingly well for its size, maintaining nimbleness despite the extended wheelbase. However, the complete lack of suspension combined with an uncomfortable seat makes this bike punishing on anything but perfect pavement. During my extended testing on real roads, the harsh ride quality became genuinely fatiguing and unpleasant. The unmarked gear paddles create unnecessary confusion, and the ribbed handlebar grips become uncomfortable during longer rides. For a bike costing significantly more than alternatives, these details feel unacceptable. When I tested the Ebike hauler for 3 months, the combination of exceptional comfort and impressive speed initially created enthusiasm that gradually turned to frustration as serious flaws became apparent. The plush seat with strategic ventilation provides the best comfort in this comparison, making extended rides genuinely pleasant. The fold-up footrests and extensive accessory compatibility provide practical utility, and the cost-effective pricing makes the speed and comfort combination attractive initially. The pedal assist system creates dangerous unpredictability that makes this bike unsuitable for family use. The PAS levels feel either too weak or aggressively strong, with no reasonable middle ground for normal riding. The worst-in-test braking performance becomes terrifying when combined with the aggressive acceleration. Requiring 10 feet to stop from just 10 miles per hour while carrying precious cargo feels unacceptable for a family hauling bikes. The aggressive electronic horn startles everyone nearby, and the display becomes unreadable in bright sunlight. These issues might be acceptable on a recreational bike, but cargo bikes need predictable, safe behavior when carrying kids or valuable cargo. After 6 months of intensive testing with real family hauling duties, the Aventon Abound LR stands as the only cargo e-bike that consistently delivered reliable, safe, and enjoyable transportation for everything from school runs to major grocery trips. This bike earned the top spot by solving the fundamental challenges that make most cargo bikes impractical for daily family use. The 30-plus mile range proved genuine during my real-world testing with varied loads and conditions. This isn't marketing exaggeration, it's measurable performance that eliminates range anxiety during typical family transportation needs. The extensive accessory ecosystem allows customizing the bike for specific family needs without starting over with different equipment. From child seats to cargo boxes, Aventon provides solutions that actually work together. You wanted a cargo e-bike that actually works for real family transportation, and you got it. The Aventon Abound LR represents the perfect balance of performance, safety, and practicality that makes every family trip more enjoyable and reliable. That wraps up my testing of 2025's cargo e-bikes. I hope my real-world hauling experience helps you pick a bike that truly replaces car trips. If this review saved you money or helped you find the right ride, hit subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss future family transportation reviews. Drop your questions or suggestions in the comments. I read them all, and they guide what I test next. And if you're new here, welcome to Consumer Picks, where we test family gear in real conditions with kids and cargo. More reviews are on the way. Ride safe, and I'll see you in the next video.